Hey guys, here's the tutorial for Beast. I know you guys have been waiting for this a long time, so hope you enjoy it. Alright, what you're going to use for this trick are the 4 kings, the 4 sevens, and one indifferent card. Alright, the setup is you're going to take the kings and set them up in this order to where you have the king of diamonds, the 2 black kings, and then the king of hearts. So just like that. Alright? And you're going to take the kings, put them to the side. Now with the sevens, you're going to take the 7 of diamonds, place it somewhere in the center of the pack, and you're going to use it later for the trick. Now on the bottom of the deck, what you're going to do is you're going to set the sevens up like this to where you have black 7, 7 of hearts, and the other 7, so it's just like that on the bottom. And then you're going to place the indifferent card on top of that. So that's your setup, pretty much. And now you're ready to start the trick. To start the trick, you can start by, of course, giving your false cuts and all that good stuff. And then what you're going to do is you're going to have the spectator pick a card, and they're going to call one out as they go through. Okay? So, and the first move is going to be the coal. Okay? So what that is they're picking a card. Say they say the 9 of hearts. What you're doing is you're basically just pulling the 9 of hearts back and just feeding the cards above that until you control it to the top. So now the 9 is controlled to the top, okay? From there, what you're going to do is pull down with your pinky and get a pinky break above the bottom card, which is the indifferent card. You're just going to do this false cut right here, but you're going to be taking that card with it. So once you got your pinky break, you're cutting, taking this card with it, just doing that false cut, which is just getting rid of the indifferent card. Then what you're going to do is get a pinky break above the 3 sevens on the bottom now, and you're just going to swing cut and drop those 3 sevens on top and then cut just like that. So what you've just done is controlled the 7s to the top, and then you have their selection. Alright? Once you're there, you're going to get a pinky break above the 3 sevens. So you can do that any way you want. You can push off, which is kind of hard. You can just riffle and find those 3 sevens. Just get a pinky break above the 3 sevens. Then you're going to take the kings and square those up, and you're going to steal everything above the pinky break. So you actually have 7 cards in your hand, the 4 kings and the 7s. What you're then going to do is take the king of hearts, flip it over, the king of spades, king of clubs, and you're going to set these 4 cards on top as the king of diamonds. Then you're going to just set the 4 cards down, and they think they're all kings, and 3 of them are really 7s, okay? So you just leave it like that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to get a break above the top 3 cards, which should be the kings any way you want, and transfer that to a thumb break and double undercut those to the bottom. So you're going to take half the cards, bring them to the top, rest of the cards. Then what you're going to do is you're going to swing cut, keeping a break, and you're just going to swing cut all the way through and then cut back to the break. So what that's doing is keeping their selection on the top, but it's also placing the kings in the center, alright? Then what you're going to do is you're not going to show the spectator this, but you're going to go through and tell them you're taking out the 4 sevens, alright? But that's impossible because they're right there. But what you're going to do is you place that 1 7 into the deck at the beginning of the trick, so you're going to get out the 4 sevens. So first you're going to look for, you get the kings out, so you grab the 3 kings and the 7 of diamonds. Okay, you're not showing the spectator, but you're grabbing those 4 cards and you're saying they're 7s and only one of them is. You're going to want to place, while you're looking at them like this, you're going to want to place the 7 of diamonds on the bottom, so when you flip it over and say they're the 7s, they can actually see that there's a 7. Alright? Then what you're going to do is you're going to go over here and show you have 4 cards. But what you're going to do is you're going to put your pinky here as you square these up. So you're going to get a pinky break up under these top 2. Then what you're going to do is the Herman pass with just a little packet, okay? Now, all these tutorials for these slides will be on the screen in the annotations. But what that is, so you do the Herman pass, making the king vanish, and doing that with 2 cards puts it in the position to do an Elmsley count. And so once you do your Elmsley count, it vanishes, and it's really right there, but it vanishes. You're going to put that pack to the side. Then you're going to say it has to go somewhere, and you can show the kings over here by doing the Cardini change. So you're just going to flick that and do the Cardini change, and like I said, just click the annotations to learn those. Then what you're going to do is, once you show that you have the king, 1 king over here, you're going to have to get a break above these 3 kings and take those 3 kings. You're going to do an Elmsley count with the opposite hand, but with just 3 cards, okay? So you're just going to do it like this with 3 cards. So you're just returning the king, and it's just pretty much a 3-card Elmsley count. Then what you're going to do is once you've done that 3-card Elmsley count, you're going to get a break above the top 4 cards, so the 3 kings and then their selection, and you're going to take all 4 of those and set them down as the 4 kings right over there. Then you're going to say that if the kings are there, and now what you're going to do is take off the top 2 cards like that, set them on the bottom. You can do another Elmsley count to show that you have the 4 sevens over here. Okay? Then what you're going to do is take the 7s, set them on the pack, and take the kings and set them on the 7s. And then you can snap and show that one of the kings actually vanishes, but it's really the spectator's card face down. And then you have the 7s, and since you set that on, the other king will be right here. So it looks like the 7 vanishes too. So you can say, we wonder what that card is, and you can show that it's the 9. But you need to come up with some sort of pattern while you're talking about what that card could be, because what you should have now is the king of diamonds on the top. You should have the 7 of diamonds on the bottom. What you're going to need to do is get the 7 to the top, so you're going to pull down with your pinky, get a pinky break. You're going to transfer it to a thumb break, swing cut, drop that on top, and just cut, controlling the 7 and the king on the top. Then what you're going to do is get a pinky break above those 2 cards, under those 2 cards I mean. Transfer it to a thumb break, and you're going to do a Bowery reversal, so you're bringing half the cards, flip them over, and the rest of the cards flip them over. So now on the bottom of this, you should have their 2 selections like that. Then what you're going to do is pull down with your pinky and get a pinky break above one of those cards again. You're going to swing cut and drop that card on, but you don't want to just let go like that to show that there's a face down card there. You're going to swing cut like this without flashing that there's a face down card. Then you have this card here, so you just set that on without flashing any of that. And then you're just going to spread out the cards and show that you have 2 face down cards that are the other king and 7. And well, if you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll help you out.